back to Time Travel Comics and a beautiful sunny day. This is all about summer. And what's better than spending a day out on the beach, also looking at comic book covers and artwork about the beach and being outside with the water, the sand, the surfboard, and you name it. So we're in for a real treat today. We're going to look at summer comics and let's go. It is truly a sunny day today, and I promise these comics are going to be even sunnier and bright, and we have some time on our time machine there, so we're going to kick it back now to 1964. And here we are, a beautiful Betty and Veronica cover from Archie, and we have Veronica on the left and Betty on the right, and Veronica's saying what she got that we haven't. And Betty replies, a TV set, a bikini, and Archie Andrews himself underneath an umbrella. So the colors here just scream summer with the yellow sand and the blue in the background. And right away as we open, we'll see the splash page. And there we have it. Archie's kind of bummed on his luck, and the ladies are kind of calling him out. You call that a man? Just kind of teasing him for something that he did. And he seeks the advice of Reggie, who's his friend and bully at the same time. But automatically we're immersed in summer action. And here we have the ladies trying to seek protection from their friend here to keep the guys away so they can get a little peace in the sun. And here's what she does. She kicks sand in their face and runs away and lets Betty and Veronica be as they are. But eventually she falls in love with Jughead. So just a cute humor there. Then everybody's back together for a happy ending. So the stories here can't be complete without the pinup pages. The summer books that we're going to show today will have different styles and different fashion. We have Betty on the left and Veronica on the right, and just a lot of fun, just how the artist drew them. Dan DeCarlo, great artist, Joe Edward, Harry Lucey, and Vincent DeCarlo primarily had a hand with most of the artwork that we see. So just kicking off our parade here with some fun Archie right there. And the first couple of pages were dedicated to summer fun. And let's speed up to June of 1966, and we have Marvel featuring non-hero action here with Patsy and Hedi and Career Girls. And right away, Surf's Up. We have the waves coming at us, the white foam on the top, and you can see the curling water as we have Patsy and Hedi. They're drawn a little bit differently than what we know with Betty and Veronica, but it does make for a fun story. The splash page opens up right away with two dudes and their surfboard and sky, sea, and sweetheart. And love and the beach and the sun and the sky all go together. And we can see the fun here, just like how the characters are drawn and rendered. And the pages are packed. Look at that. We even have a little conversation going on there. Jones Roykirk, we do have Redhead right in the center. So shout out to James Roykirk. Hope he's doing well. And a fashion page. And also a second story, Hedi's Big Splash. And just look at the fun and rock and roll here with the surfing. And just artfully done right over here. More pages packed, as we see here, with action, splashes, and fun. Yeah, another fashion page you could see here with the blouse and the top. And this is meant for young women to get an idea of fashion sense and styles. And these are all drawn by Stan Goldberg, otherwise penciled Stan G. Stan Goldberg started out actually working with Marvel and ended up later with Archie Comics to draw with them for decades to come. But here we have Stan G or Stan Goldberg drawing Hedi and Patsy. So just a fun book, and look at that. Now that I have everybody's attention on this cover from June of 1966, this book also happened to debut in June of 1966, both at the same time in the same year. And what is astonishing is both of them have a very similar resemblance. Two ladies on surfboard and two guys in the background also on the surfboard. And it's such an uncanny resemblance to know that they came out at exactly the same time. Henry Brewster is a more rare publication, and it actually spanned only 7 issues before it ended the series. But nonetheless, it's a lot of fun and great art representing the summer fun theme. As we put away Patsy and Hedi, we're greeted right here again. Hey, look, no hand, no head either. And you can see that June 1966 in the corner. These were jumbo-sized books. They were produced bi-monthly, so every couple of months it came out with a new book. And also Bob Powell, who's known for action comics and war genre, is taking a chance at a teen bopper type comic book. So it's interesting to see from the mature warlike theme and heroes and even space heroes, we see Bob Powell drawing for a teen magazine. So look at the arrangement there. It kind of greets the viewer right away, and a lot of fun, whimsical caricature like drawing. Some are more disproportionate than others, and you could see the fun here. This is kind of a rare book, Henry Brewster. If anybody knows about this character or had a few books that they picked off the comic book shelves or spinner rack, let me know in the comments below. And there's everybody on the island jumping. There's something happening there, and just action packed. A lot of artwork jammed into each panel, and quite a few splash pages as well. Jumbo-sized Henry. It's fab. It's great. And now we're going to jump away from 1966 to September of 1969, and we have Queen Size Special, the new Millie the Model. And look at the summer fun continue with the jet skis and the water ski, as I never knew water skiing was such a groove. And just wait till the boys can afford a boat, as you can see them swimming quite quickly to carry Millie and her friend. So just love the groovy gals here, and also the word groovy as we're entering in the decade of the 70s. And the comics at the time really captured summer, opening up where we have even a summertime page here with the fashion, just like we saw in Betty and Veronica in 1964. That tradition continues here again. And look at all the styles. It was geared for young women again, just to check and see different fashion ideas, and sometimes they even contributed by the public. Stan Lee and Stan G are in charge of this fun Marvel publication right here. Looking through the pages, not too many summer or beach stories. They kind of get right into either a dance theme, an office theme, or in the back of a taxi cab romance there, but not the summer theme as we saw in the cover. So, but we were able to get the splash page and the summer fashion. So, Millie the Model, let's second it with another one. This is issue number 11, and it's a funny cover right here too, because we have a fish being captured, and Millie's is very small, but her friend got the big one. But nonetheless, the press and the paparazzi are taking pictures of Millie, of course. So it's just a super fun cover, queen size edition, nice yellow summer cover there. And you could see her frustration. She got the prize, but they're too busy looking at Millie, and she's wearing a swimsuit, of course, a bikini, so that's all the rave. Jumping in, another splash of swimsuit attire as we have her preview for Millie the Model. And just looking through and covering everything. Different stories. There are quite a few different stories here. Thumping through. There's another pinup here. Millie's causing a crash as he's not paying attention to the road. And Stan G did a great job. I mean, he really kind of portrayed the fun form, a little bit of the sensual form as well, but kind of hidden in there. And here we have really was meant for teenagers just to have fun. So another book, Millie the Model, some advertisements there, and just taking a look side by side. Here we have two summer fun covers. 1969, and this one's a little later from the year 1974. And taking it to October of 1974, we have another Archie book, Laugh, and a beautiful cover again, a picnic by the beach. And you have Jughead here salivating for a sandwich, but Reggie's running off with a surfboard, and instead everybody has peanut butter and sand instead of a ham sandwich. So it's a lot of fun. You can see a lady in the background with a beach ball. Everybody's soaking up some sun. Quite an angle here as we see Laugh thumping through the pages, a lot of different stories. And here we have the second story is Archie and the Beach Bomb. And here we have everybody scrambling and running to get out of the water. And we're on the beach again. And here we go. And out of the blue comes Archie Andrews, the main character, the story, and he himself in his car making all that noise, causing everybody to run away. So, but in the end, he entices Veronica to a ride, and his car turns aquatic. So that's pretty good. So we have an ad for Josie and the Pussycats, kind of a rock and roll group at the time. And then Little Jinx. So this is an assortment of stories, but a great beach cover right there. And let's fast forward again from 1970 to 1973 to Archie, Pals and Gals, and this time Veronica is taking the lead in a cookout as she is grilling what appears to be pizzas. But that doesn't stop Jughead from eating and knowing that he's actually eating a Frisbee, much to Archie's surprise. So fun cover. You could see Veronica kind of miffed look that she's the chef, and everybody's trying to enjoy their food, but they know that there's a little bit of burn on there. But Betty looks like in good spirits despite everything, so she's a truly good friend in supporting Veronica. A lot of stories here, different ones. Again, Little Jinx and some Archie stories, including Veronica's father dancing, looking for some beach stories inside. But like Archie does, sometimes the cover doesn't really match the story. But just wanted to show you that beauty right here. A Dan DeCarlo cover in true Archie goodness. And this time we have Jughead in his own book with Jughead number 207. And here we are again on the sand of the beach, the water in the background, and we have Betty and Veronica in the back playing a little bit of beach ball, all while asking Jughead what he's thinking about. And he's looking straight ahead at the burgers and french fries special for 75 cents. And that's a real steal. It's always good with summer, the beach, having a cheeseburger, and that's what it's all about. You have Jughead sitting on a surfboard right there, but just look at all the action, the fun, the happiness, and everything that's happening here. It just points to summer and greatness. The inside of the book is not related too much to the summer, but again, we're greeted by fun stories as we see here. But just look at the blues and the yellows as we enjoy Jughead. And coming at you again with Archie's Pals and Gals. This is a Giant Series, issue number 66. And we have the ladies on the rocks, as you could see in the background. So instead of studying rock formations, Archie and Reggie are kicking back while Jughead's enjoying an ice cream bar, enjoying the view. And it's quite a view. We have Dan DeCarlo's rendering of Betty and Veronica and friends around them. And that's what summer's all about. Just taking in the sights, the air, the sea breezes, and the sand and the ocean. It's just a fun cover, little mischievous cover. This book does have a couple beach stories, including Jughead trying to hide from a lady that's following him. So he has to think quick, and eventually he hides under his surfboard right here from the lady saying, "Where is that lovable rascal?" So Jughead is smiling as he knows he's well hidden under the surfboard, and his friends are laughing with him. But hey, who knew Jughead would be a popular guy among the ladies? A second story on the beach involves Reggie and surfing, and here we have Archie Andrews competing with Reggie, and they're trying not to hit any of the pins underneath the dock. And just a quick story, spare that strike. So a little bit of a bowling reference right there. Another one right here, Reggie and the flag wag. And we have more characters in the mix, including Big Moose right in the middle. So he's going out into the water. And Reggie actually gets a smooch from the lady. So that's a happy ending right there. So you truly have to enjoy Archie and Pals for these great summer covers. And that concludes our show with beach and summer fun covers. I hope everybody's having an enjoyable summer. And it's always fun to see how the comic books capture the essence of the sun and the fun all together. So I want to thank everybody for watching, and until next time, be well. As a reward for sticking around longer, another comic to show, just a little extra, is Hello Buddies. It's a small compilation of gags and silly jokes here. You can see this looks like a good spot as any, as the two ladies are sitting next to a rather wealthy, rich gentleman right there. So this book is more for the older adult. There's no nudity or anything risque like that, but it's just a different audience than kids. Watch it, Clyde. You're getting out of focus as the lady, probably his wife, is reprimanding him for taking a picture there. So we also have a 1953 catalog and Vera Ellen right there. So just a lot of cute little gags and jokes. Some of them probably wouldn't fly today with the political correctness that we have, but nonetheless, they're just jokes and humor. Just a little book there. Just throwing in an extra one there from August of 1953.